túbọ̀ farabalẹ̀ fèsì bí tani kẹlẹ gbàgbọ́ yẹn gbójú sókè túbọ̀ gbójú sókè kò sọ̀rọ̀ tani kẹlẹ gbàgbọ́ yẹn kí ló kọ ẹ.
Bíọ́lá ló kọ mi.
Bíọ́lá kí ló ń jẹ gbójú sókè.
Bíọ́lá Isa.
tani kẹlẹ gbàgbọ́ yẹn. túbọ̀ tó ń gbàgùn má bí oníkàwá bọ̀ níbo gbójú sókè.
gáwà bọ̀ yóò wá bọ̀ lápò.
nísàdì mo.
níbi káwọ́ sí yẹn.
oníkàwá tí wàá bá wọn gbójú sókè kò sọ̀rọ̀.
ara nílẹ̀ ẹjọ́ ẹ bá tún kí.
màá bẹ̀ wọn. ó ní pé.
oníkàwá bọ̀ níbi káwọ́ sí tó wà lágùn.
tani ní kẹwàá bá wọn bẹ̀. túbọ̀ ní kẹwàá bá wọn àbí tó wà lágùn mọ́ tó sàn án báyìí. tó ní ìgbọ̀n ó mọ̀ tó bá rí ó dà mọ́ ó ní ìgbọ̀n báyìí ó sàn án báyìí. Okay.
Yes, according to reports, something is happening in here. I want to actually explain because this is really getting out of hand. Because when you go out there, the rate at which young people are being brainwashed has been involved in cultism, insecurity matters is really, really quite alarming at the time. What really happened here, according to the news, 2 suspected cultists arrested with guns in Lagos. 2 suspected members of ACN, that is the Eiye Confraternity cult, group have been arrested by the Joint Task, Force, Olurunda, and the OPC at Agomo Ilogbo in the Afo Aziz of Badagry Expressway, Lagos State. So the suspects were reportedly caught with gun and later handed over to the police at Ilogbo Eremi Police Station for further investigation. The security operatives have continued to, intensify efforts against cult-related activities and criminal operations in the area. That is something we got right now. So, according to them, they say they don't tie airlord wings. Make enough fly. Security not this. So, this is really, really alarming to an extent. So, a lot of people will come out and blame it on a lot of other things, from the entertainers like the Burners, like the Davido, and a lot of people, entertainers. When they glorify cultism in their music, it really has an impact, in the society. That is something you got to understand about all of this. I'm not really blaming it all on them. And also the politicians, then they use all these people till they carry ballot balls, they do election rigging on that day, commit crimes and the rest. That is something we are really getting. And most of them, they use their brain. So we are talking about insecurity in our forests and all those things. You be airlord and all those things. Why not storm the bush and all those things? That is something I don't want to be hearing right now. That is quite disturbing at a time. So I think we gotta be careful, especially these entertainers and all these people, the way you glorify those things. Most of these young people, they look them as a social club, like the way una they look them as sometimes. So this is actually alarming at the time. So this is another one right now that I want to share with you.
CSP. Safety for all. CSP.
Safety for all.
This is Idumebo Community Security Police, Esa Central. At around about 7 p.m. this evening, we got a district call that there are some group of boys and a man and a woman. They want to sell a baby, and we enter into the scene and we got them apprehended in the transaction level, and we got them. This is the baby. What's the name? This is not the mother of the baby. This is the husband of this woman. This is not the father. Please, what's your name?
Mr. Monday John.
Speak loud.
Monday John.
Monday
John.
John. Where are you from?
Benue State.
Benue State. Okay. What's your name?
Charity.
Charity. Where are you from?
From Benue.
Jacob. Charity Jacob from Benue, right? This baby you are holding, is it your baby?
No, my sister.
Your sister's baby. Do your sister know that you want to sell this child?
No.
For how long have you been making these preparations? You said what? Speak louder, speak louder.
Speak.
Yes, according to reports, this is alleged baby trafficking attempt, foiled in Benin. So that is something we got. According to a report, a private security firm in Benin has reportedly shared a video showing a man and a woman from Benue allegedly being apprehended while attempting to sell a baby. Reports claim the child was trafficked from Benue to Benin, and authorities are being urged to investigate the matter thoroughly. Members of the public are encouraged to share information and contact the appropriate authority if they recognize the child or have useful details. Child trafficking is now a serious crime, and every child deserves protection and justice. That is something I got to actually, add in here. So meanwhile, some Nigerians are asking questions about security procedures, saying if now police then go cover their eyes, why as this issue continues to generate reactions online and all this things. So that is something a lot of people are really talking about at a time. So one thing you need to understand is that, security issues, some people are really overwhelmed when they cover their eyes, cover their face and all these kind of things, according to the police. But some people are not comfortable with that because they want to show them to the whole world so that they can get members of the public to actually identify and say, I know this person not be criminal. I know this person are criminal. So that is something a lot of people we actually argue on also. So guys, this is really getting serious. What are your own takes about this? I want you to put your own take in the comment section, what you feel about all of these stories.